It's stupid o'clock in the morning. I was just watching back my best of car stuff 2022 video because I couldn't sleep, and I've just realised I haven't posted since then. And right at the end of the video, I put that I'm expecting a new car July 2023. Well, it is the 1st of August today. However, I've had a new car for about a month now. So I think it's only right that I show you guys that car. Man's got his fresh Adam LZ merch on. And I'm going to walk you through quickly a little history run back over the last 2 years for me, because as of last month, I've been driving for 2 years. Tomorrow is actually 2 years and a month, so yeah. So my first car, I bought a Renault Clio, little 1.2 thing, ran a year on black box and ran a couple of months without one. I bought that in April 21, passed in July of 21, and I bought that car at 64,000, and when it was written off in a drunk driving, not me, but a drunk driver hit it, accident in September of 22, it was on 92k. So I put that car through its paces, and I only went through one gearbox, one clutch, two clutches, sorry, and a lot of oil leaks, but we don't talk about that. In April of 22, I then bought an MX-5 as my skid car. That car was so much fun, and I miss it every day. I then sold that in August of 22 due to many problems, and I couldn't warrant the upkeep with the apprenticeship, and running two cars was just not ideal. Then the crash happened in September of 22. I then bought a Honda Civic, which you would have seen in the Best of Car Stuff video when I broke it and fixed it in less than 24 hours in the pissing rain, only buying a drive shaft, and I got away with everything else. Then the Civic went, and I got a little 1.2 Fiesta, bit of a downgrade, but I was a little pressed for time. The Civic was not going to pass another MOT due to some damage. Well, actually, I bought a Swift, but it was fucked, so I gave it straight back. Bought the Fiesta. Fiesta was great. That's a lie, it had so many problems. Head gasket gone, coolant leak, crap down the road, everything else. And now my new car, which you're going to see in a second, is pretty spot on. I'm loving it so far. 189 brake horsepower and 230 newton meters torque. If you can guess what car it is based on that, put it down in the comments below, and you will earn a chocolate bar for yourself that you buy, because I'm an apprentice and I can't afford to buy everyone chocolate bars. No, I'm kidding. If you know what car it could be, just based on the pound figures I've given you, drop a comment down below. Okay, last thing before I show you the car. I understand it's been about 6-7 months since I've posted a video. I've just not had much content to make. I've gone through a lot of changes in my life. I'm now a second-year apprentice. I just haven't been doing that much filming, and haven't been pushing YouTube as much as I might want to. Just not even in terms of making a successful career out of it. Just I like sharing my experiences automotive wise, doing it as a career, and the amount of shows that I go to. I'm actually going to one in 2 days time. On Thursday I'm going to Ultimate Streetcar at Santa Pod, which I'll be getting plenty of clips from, and I plan on going down the drag strip if the weather holds out. Looks like it's going to rain the whole weekend, so we'll see. But no more talking, no more chit chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There are going to be many more videos coming on this car, but time to show you my brand new car. Here it is. Okay, and here we are. Here is my new to me, but not brand new, 2007 Vauxhall Corsa D VXR. Here I am to tell you a little bit more about the car, my reasons for picking it, and taking you on a little drive just to show you what this car is all about and how much joy it brings me. So as you can see, this is a 2007. I'm not 100% sure already what these wheels are off of. Also, I need to redo my calipers because what is that? But I put a new Accelera tyre on this one as I 2 weeks in had a flat, which is very annoying. Actually started off with a slow puncture and it kind of just went away, but then it went quite flat, so I replaced the tyre. But I believe these are off a Zafira VXR. They've just been diamond cut a bit more than normal. As you can see, I've got some rain guards on the mirrors because these mirrors get so wet, they're so tiny. Excuse the dirty hands, I've just finished work. We've already got some wind deflectors on this dinger, and as you can see in the interior, which we'll get to the interior. This car's not perfect. I'm not sure how well you can see on camera, but there is a noticeable paint difference between the front door and the rear quarter, aside from it being a bit dirty. This car looks like it's had a polish at some point, but not done 100% to amazing standards. You can kind of see here where the paintwork is a little bit different and a bit faded, especially behind the wing mirror here. This is the biggest note, that the car's definitely had a mop at some point. So far, she's fairly standard. I haven't done too much to it. It even has all 3 badges on the rear, which is shocking for one of these cars. Obviously, got the triangle tip exhaust, this being, I believe, the first year that they made this Corsa VXR. There's a hidden menu, which I'll show in another video that you can get to. And the first bit of the menu is actually the date the car was, I believe, either made or like finished being made and handed over. This car was the 18th of January 2007, which shocks me more that it's an 07 plate, and I think, well no, the dates wouldn't be mixed up, but I think maybe that's at the point that it was finished made and then it was shipped over and then sold, and by the time it was sold it was an 07 plate. But moving back to the car, you can see that I have deleted the rear wiper. Got a little VXR D wiper there, nice glass finish. Those of you that watch a YouTuber that I follow quite closely, Jesse Collingham I believe it is, you'll notice that he did that on his Corsa C recently. I hate wipers as well, so it had to go, but yeah, D wiper. You'll notice the Purely Static sticker at the top, a club which I am a representative of. You get 10% off using code that-clapped-VXR. It'll be at the bottom of the screen and in the description down below. On anything on the Purely Static shop, I currently have the sticker and the hoodie, but I plan on buying a couple of more bits from them to, you know, be static, even though this is stock suspension for now, which I think looks quite nice. However, I am going to go for about a 30-35mm drop, I reckon, soon. I'm tempted to go coilovers, but as an apprentice, it's not that easy yet. Moving on to the other side of the car. Again, on camera, the paintwork looks really good, but in my eyes, it does not. This sticker of a Corsa D, that was a really loud bang. This sticker of a Corsa D, for every single car that I've owned, I've bought 2 of those stickers, one for my Xbox and one for this. Now, as you would have seen earlier in the video, I've technically had 6, but I've had 5 cars, and all of those cars I have stickers of, which I'll put a little picture in of now. But yeah, other than that, the car's fairly standard on the exterior. We've got these nice LED side indicator repeaters, which do go along as you unlock and lock the car, and obviously indicate. The skirt is sagging a bit on the side. I plan on fixing that soon. Obviously, the car also needs a wash. I only washed this 2 days ago, but you know, these things, especially in this country, you know, it was bright sunshine, about 26 degrees today. Now, well, I don't know. We've got LED dipped beams, which you can kind of tell are on, I suppose. But yeah, got the welcome light setting programmed in. There you go, they've just gone off. I will show you how to do that in another video as well, because that's another secret menu. Moving on to the interior, it's a little bit of a mess in here, I do apologise. Obviously this is my daily driver. I've ordered some floor mats, so these are in here nice and snug. You see they're in the back as well, my steering lock and my Purely Static hoodie. A nice sticker reminder from my girlfriend, because obviously these have limited horsepower. No, being serious though, it's nice to see that every time I drive. But yeah, the interior of this car is very, very nice. Let's just hop in here quickly. Obviously got steering wheel controls, none of which work with my Pioneer stereo. I believe the red line on these is 6500, I could be wrong. You'll also notice reflection on the windscreen. I do have a heads-up display also. Fuel gauge, which I filled up before I left work, so it should be pretty good. Nice little VXR note on the cluster here, just in case you forget what car it is. There's also one on the steering wheel. But the rest of the car's fairly standard. TPMS, or it's not TPMS because there's not actually sensors within the wheels themselves. I'm pretty sure they're sensors above the wheels that measure rebound, high vibrations, things like that. And whenever it notices something, a little light pops up here on the dash. I can disable my passenger airbag. Don't know why I do that, but I can. I can lock and unlock the car, hazards, and here should be a traction control button, but I don't have one, so I don't know. Glove box on these is actually quite small, but it's practical. It does the job. It's got everything that I need in there. And like I said, I've got a Pioneer touchscreen head unit. Funny story, this came out of my Mark 6 Fiesta, and I bought a Vauxhall wiring kit for it from Halfords, and it didn't work. So we tried the Fiesta one and it worked. I just have to turn it off every time I leave the car. Trusty McDonald's milkshake, and we've got the cup holders down here with the coin slots. Ew, that's all from my milkshake. Cigarette lighter or 12-volt socket. As you can see, 6-speed with another VXR reminder, just in case you forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for reverse, there's a little locking thing here. It's over and up for reverse. Handbrake, good engagement. Makes all the satisfying clicks, although this piece of trim is coming off. However, I plan on changing this because I actually don't like the standard gaiters on this car. I'm going to go for one with red stitching, I think, just to match, you know, the very redness of the car. Also, before I got in, I forgot to show you, we have these nice, lovely VXR side steps, which are very dusty, holy. And obviously, the pride of these cars, the Recaro bucket seats. That everyone loves until you have to do a long road trip in them, and then they are absolutely horrible. I went to Modified Nationals, where you can see the sticker up there. I went to Modified Nationals, I think it was last weekend now, and one of the nights it was so wet, our tent was soaked, we had to sleep in the car. My missus slept on the back seat, I slept in this seat, and I can only tell you to never do it in your life if you own one of these cars. No discredit to Vauxhall, they've built a very, very nice seat, hugs you in perfectly, they're very nice, they're styled very well. They're just so uncomfortable to sleep in and then wake up the next day and be a functional human being. AC, it actually works, which for me is shocking, as my Mark 6 Fiesta did not have it. Just give you a little peek at the back seats back there, quite nice. There's my old radio and fascia back there. Boot space on these are quite generous. Well, I say quite generous. For a Corsa, I don't think it's too bad. Again, bit of a mess, daily driver, although I do have a boot organiser, so I don't know how I've let it get this messy. Coolant, some spare stuff there. Loads of stuff left in here from Modnats. And obviously with these cars, there is no spare wheel. Not under the car, not in the boot, there's no spare wheel well. So, let's go in here. There is tyre gel, tyre pump, all the stuff you need, and your towing eye hook, which the covers on these, I will say, these don't like to go back in. There we go. I will say the towing eye covers on these are impossible to get off. I've got some nice fake carbon fibre plate holders, which are very nice. However, I need new plates ASAP. Okay, so that's pretty much it on the Corsa VXR. Really, really nice car. It looks stunning. You know, again, like I said, to be 19 and to own one of these, a car with a turbo, is I'm very appreciative that I'm in a position where I can own one of these. Affordable on insurance, very, very bad on fuel. Should we, you know what, let's have a quick peek, shall we, at my average MPG. I'll turn the car on, let it do its needle sweep, and just behind the sticker, if we scroll through, that is miles left of range, which isn't bad. That's current MPG. That is my average miles per gallon since I filled up earlier at work. Now, to be fair, in my defence, I haven't ragged it that hard. I've only done 17 miles, allegedly. It should be more than that, considering I've come
from Essex back to Kent. But 90 miles to the gallon. In this I actually average about 29, and the Modnats weekend I averaged 36. Not fantastic on fuel. The Fiesta definitely got better, but you know, for a turbo car, I'll take it. Now, time to go on a little drive. Obviously I'm filming on my phone, so I'm going to try and prop you up somewhere. But yeah, you've heard a start already. I'm going to give you an interior start to see what it sounds like. And yeah, we're going to go on a little drive and see what this car is all about. Let's have a little start up, shall we? Now the car's already hot, that's why it's so, yeah. Fan kicked on immediately, love that. But yeah, oh, and don't forget the showpiece, VXR shoulder pads. I bought some shoulder pads for my Clio, never gone back on them. Love them to pieces. And also, for those of you that are going to comment on the fact that like, oh, you've got no rear wiper, how are you going to see out the back? It's not bad at all. It's very clean. Looking in the rear mirror, you can see, perfect. But anyway, let's go on a little drive and wrap up this video. Okay, so as it started raining, I'm actually going to head home. I've got some grub. I'll have a driving video of this car soon enough, ready to come onto the channel. I actually can't find anywhere to put my phone up, although I do have a tripod at home. Well, I can just hook around the back of the headrest of the passenger seat so you can get a good view. But until that video, that is it for today. This is my new car. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I've had it for about a month and a half now ish, and I'm loving every minute of it. If you're curious as to what I paid, this car only has 75k miles. It has had the cam and water pump, cam belt and water pump done. Yeah, it's proper starting to piss it down now. Gonna close my door quickly while I finish out this video. And I paid £4,900 for this unit. But yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I should be back for good now. Hopefully videos every week, if not failing that every 2. But yeah, very happy with the car. And I'm looking forward to making some more content with it. The next stuff that we do will be a couple of little bits on the car. But for now, that's me signing out of this video. And I can't wait to bring you guys some more Vauxhall Corsa VXR content. Peace.